There was this guy, young, full of dreams, and tired of living under his father's rules. He wanted freedom. He wanted to live life on his own terms. One day, he walks up to his dad and says, "Give me my share of the inheritance now. I don't want to wait. I want to live my life my way." The father, with a heavy heart, gives him the money. No arguments, no begging him to stay, just a silent, painful farewell, and boom, he's off. He leaves home, heads to the big city, and starts living the dream. Non-stop parties, luxury, expensive clothes, wild nights. Fake friends who are only there while the money lasts. For a while, he feels on top of the world. No rules, no limits. Just pleasure, fun, and the illusion of control. But here's the thing about fast living. It burns out just as fast. The money runs dry. The people who once called him bro disappear. The city that once felt like a playground now feels like a prison. He's broke, alone, desperate. And then things get even worse. A famine hits the land. There's no food, no jobs, no one willing to help. He's so desperate that he takes the worst job possible, feeding pigs. Imagine this. The same guy who once lived in luxury now wants to eat the pig's food. That's how low he's fallen. And then reality hits. What am I doing? Even my father's servants live better than this. Maybe if I go back, he'll at least let me work for him. So he swallows his pride and makes the long, painful journey home. Every step feels heavier. He rehearses his apology over and over. "Father, I messed up. I don't deserve to be your son. Just let me be one of your servants." He expects anger. He expects rejection, maybe even punishment. But what happens next is unbelievable. His father sees him from a distance, and instead of waiting, instead of standing there with crossed arms in judgment, he runs to him. Not just a slow walk, he sprints. Tears in his eyes, arms wide open, no hesitation. He hugs him, holds him tight, and before the son can even finish his apology, the father calls out, "My son is back! Get him new clothes, a ring, prepare a feast. We're celebrating tonight." The son stands there, shocked. He expected rejection. He got love. He expected punishment. He got a party. What does this story mean for us today? In so many ways, this story is about all of us. We chase things that seem fulfilling. Pleasure, money, attention, believing they'll make us happy. We run toward what feels good in the moment, convinced that freedom means doing whatever we want. But sooner or later we realize that the things we put our hope in don't last. We end up lost, empty, disconnected from who we really are. And just like the son in the story, we often think we're too far gone to turn back. But the truth is, no matter how far we've wandered, there's always a way home. The father in this story isn't just any father, he represents God. And his love isn't based on how well we perform or how perfect we are. It's the kind of love that waits, watches, and runs toward us the moment we decide to come back. No shame, no condemnation, just open arms.